We are doing part 3 of villains that had a goddamn point. I just want to let y'all know, I read all y'all comments. They're hysterical. And one of your comments is the reason why Santa Claus is coming to town on you hoes, because the Grinch is the third villain that had a goddamn point. So I'm going to be basing this off of the Jim Carrey version only, because that's the one where we really got the most tea on him. So not only was he bullied in elementary school, but the person who ended up being the mayor bullied him to the point where he had just given up on Christmas after being in love with Martha May. With Martha May being the prettiest girl in class, the Grinch has a crush on her, but also the future mayor of Whoville also has a crush on her. The Grinch makes her this really elaborate Christmas gift. He doesn't have much, so he just makes what he has in his kitchen, and they basically tease him for it and embarrass him, and Martha kind of snickers because she thinks that the jokes are also funny. The Grinch loses his shit, and he escapes, and he goes up to what we now know as his home, which is the mountain. That being his villain origin story is not what makes him number 3. What makes him number 3 is the fact that people knew that this child went up there and continued to send their garbage to his house. This will be up there every December 24th, like, all right, finally got last year's junk out, and these silly bitches would have Christmas and have their Lahuva fools and your Wahaba thoughts and shit, and end up throwing half of it out. And it would just end up going right up to the Grinch's house. Have y'all ever thought about how Max got there? Have you ever thought about how Max got there? If trash get up there, how did a dog get into Grinch's lair? Did we ever think about not only is the person who bullied you now the mayor of your city, he is married to the person that you were in love with. You have to listen to their silly ass songs every day. You have to watch teenagers bet each other to go and knock on your door. You have to deal with their trash coming to your house over and over and over again, to the point where now you eat trash because that's all that you can get. And you telling me it's not time to go ahead and ruin that holiday? Because it will be time for to ruin that holiday if it was me. Then the only child with some goddamn sense, Cindy Lou, who come up there and is like, hey, I think that you should come down. She convinces him to come down, and they do what? The same goddamn thing. They tease him. Oh, I would have burned that place to the ground, Lord. Everybody would have been a roast beast after that day. Now, is breaking and entering legal? No. Was it right to make your dog essentially a reindeer? No. But he had a point, and I don't want to hear anything else about it. My friend did nothing wrong.